or you could be like the city of Los Angeles and just tell people to watch out for pedestrians on the freeway because, like,
That's happening more and more, though. And that's kind of strange.
I know that's very strange. You see people just cruising on the freeway.
Or I just put a mess up like, stop looking at this billboard.
How about stop walking on the freeway? Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Zap, and this is Jericho. And we are now a 6-time international award-winning pop hip-hop music group, Bandit Future. We do clean, fun music that everyone can listen to with a sound that's uniquely Californian. And you are now tuned in to the Life's a Circus podcast, where we talk about things that are funny, interesting, and ridiculous. And yo, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and comment on this video. And because we're going to talk about something that has kind of flown under the radar, but especially in California, if you live, or not California, really mostly like the metropolitan Los Angeles area, maybe into the IE as well. That's the Inland Empire for people who are not from this area.
The uninitiated,
yeah. But there is something that I feel, well, a couple of things that I feel like a lot of people have seen and a lot of people haven't talked about. Okay.
Intriguing. Okay.
Yes. So I'm going to show you a picture, and this one is very close to you. I know you have seen this.
Yes, I have.
This billboard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know what this message is. Download our new video editor. Okay, maybe another time when we're not doing a podcast. This billboard, if you're not from California, this billboard has been up. There's been a few of these.
I've seen them. Yeah.
Up along a major freeway in California. It says, "Warning: this billboard structure is the subject of a lawsuit, LASC case number something. Anyone who assists the city of Pomona in the demolition of this billboard structure will be sued." And it's just one of the weirdest billboards I've ever seen. And there's several of them. And I've just never seen anything like this. So I finally looked it up.
Mm-hmm.
And this isn't McDonald's Grimace level, but there's a little bit of a rabbit hole here.
Okay.
So basically, there's a guy named Brian Kennedy. He is the founder and CEO of Regency Outdoor Advertising. So basically, he owns it's a very popular billboard brand, probably maybe the one of the most billboards around the country, and he owns these billboards. And so I guess he contracts with cities to put these billboards up, things like that. So in 1993.
Oh, baby, going back.
Yeah. This story is very old. 1993, he had an agreement with the city to put up 10 billboards for 10 years with a 10-year extension. Mm-hmm. Right. So 1993, put up 10 billboards. 2003, you renew it, keep those billboards up. Stuff like that. You renew every 10 years. Okay. After the 1993 agreement, the city, the voters backed something called Proposition L, which prohibited the city from putting up any more billboards without voter approval.
Okay.
So when they came in, at the renewal period and were like, yo, take your billboards down, he was like, no. Like, we had an agreement before this Proposition L thing even happened.
I see.
And so it turns out this guy is kind of eccentric, so he's
not surprised. Okay.
It's his billboard. So he's like, I'm just going to put this up here. And so because they've been threatening to just tear the billboards down. And he's like, no, I'm going to sue all you guys. So he just put those on his billboards.
Okay.
Which is I'll just get your reaction to that before I keep going.
So I've been seeing those specifically. I don't know if this is the one, but there's one on the 71 just north, right close to where I live. And every time I drive past it, I'm always like, I wonder what
Yeah.
that's about. But so before, I guess my question is, it was a different billboard owned by this guy, and then they wanted to take it down, so he replaced it with this.
Yeah. Yeah. The message. He probably, rented it out to whatever company to
Uh-huh.
advertise something. But now he's just been using it to put that message on there.
Okay, so I guess I get a lot of questions in my brain, but my first one is, who would ever assist some?
It's the companies. So like the city isn't gonna like, go out there and do it. These people, they hire they put out bids, for companies that do this kind of thing, demolishing or whatever. So basically I think he's saying like if your company is hired to tear down my billboard, I'm gonna sue your company. So it seemed like a little bit of a scare tactic for anyone who wants to work with the city and taking this man's stuff down.
Oh, that makes sense, but it's not what I was thinking. Dang it! I was hoping that this
Oh.
was more for people who were just driving by with like a hammer in their trunk. Man, I really want to just pull off the side of the road and tear this thing down because I hate it so much. It's such an eyesore. And then this thing's like, "Don't you dare!" Or some guy that's just like driving his pet bulldozer down the freeway, which I've seen. And then I was saying, I'm gonna pull over and tear this thing down real quick. But it makes sense to hire people. So how long is this gonna happen for? Just
I don't know because I've seen it for, if not months, maybe years.
right, right.
Like I mean, the legal system is a very slow thing here. So
Yeah, right.
and I think
Very.
uh, there was a case, but then it was appealed. So they're like waiting more time, and so I think it's gonna. I feel like it's eventually gonna come down, but he's definitely fighting the good fight.
Huh.
Because I think there was a case that I mean a case that awarded to the city and the people, and I think that he appealed it or something like that.
So I'm assuming this guy has enough money that this isn't hurting him,
I
right?
mean, yeah, billboards are way expensive,
Yeah. Yeah,
so
exactly. And
he,
it's not like selling something that could help him get some money back. It's just words
yeah,
what not to do. So
yeah, he's. I don't think he's hurting for money. Um,
have you seen a picture of this guy?
I have not.
What do you think he looks like? Because I have an idea.
um, besides, I think he's an old rich white guy with a bad haircut.
Okay.
I feel like that's always how it goes down.
I have in my head like this cross between Gary Busey and Gilbert Godfrey. I don't know why. This is kind of weird. And he kind of talks like Gilbert Godfrey. I just want that to be true.
Old rich white guy with a bad haircut. That sounds like Gary Busey or Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah, yeah,
R.I.P.
yeah. That's what I want this to be. So we got to do a part 2 so I can see if I was right. Because
Oh God.
if he looks nothing like that, I'll be disappointed. Like that's just the truth.
I'm looking at him now.
Ah.
He looks. Well, this is also very good. I mean, very fitting.
Uh-huh.
He looks like a character from The Sopranos.
Oh, nice.
So he looks like someone who would do this.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
He doesn't have a bad haircut, but old rich white guy for sure.
I wonder if he's the first person. He can't be the first person to have done this.
I mean, maybe not, but I've never seen anything like this before. But
Hmm.
we run out of time. So before we end this, there's a part 2 to this,
Okay.
which is it was a totally different scenario, but I was somehow kind of shocked that it was the same person.
Uh-oh. Okay.
So we're going to leave Pomona and go more towards the LA area,
LA.
and then see if you've seen this billboard.
Yes, I have.
So it's the same guy.
Oh my God.
So you see the big Regency
Yes.
under it. And I wasn't even thinking about these two stories. Now this one is like 2 blocks from my house, and apparently, now it's changed recently. So I don't know why he took it down or even put it up. But he put up 15 of these
Oh,
around.
he dude's got money, dude. Jeez.
Yeah. They're his billboards. I mean, he can put up whatever he wants, I guess.
Yeah.
He's just losing money from other people who would pay to be up there, but
Right.
it's his billboard. He put up 15 of these around Los Angeles. Turns out that he's a big USC donor.
Sounds okay. Okay, sure.
And yeah, he just said, Reggie Bush needs his Heisman. I'm gonna put this up. So, if I had a question, I know you asked like, what did he look like and all that kind of stuff. My question is like the power of billboards, like the ability to like get your message in front of like millions of people. They're obviously still relevant. We both recognize these billboards.
Yes.
And so it's like, I guess a cool question would be like, if you own billboards, like, what would you, and you just put up your own thing, like, what would you put up there?
It has to be something that can make me money, though.
Like, you want to do like this guy and just like whatever. What if it was just like something, just a message you just wanted to tell the world? It could be serious or it could be funny.
Oh,
I got a funny one.
what?
Unless you want to keep that. I want to put messages that tell people how to drive.
Okay,
Because
well,
they're not like 30 billboards that say that the left lane is for passing only. And like maybe people will get it. It drives me nuts.
Well, then you know what I would do? I would do something similar because I have probably a billion pet peeves when it comes to people driving. But the number one thing that I always think is that you don't have to hit the brakes to slow down.
Yes.
Like that was always taught, like just first step, take your foot off the gas, and then it's kind of, but every little thing is just like, brr, and it's like, bruh, it's not necessary at all. So yeah, just hey, quick reminder, you cool people, instead of saying something I'd rather say, just take your foot off the gas and you slow down. Give it a shot before you cause pileups on the 5. Like,
or you could be like the city of Los Angeles and just tell people to watch out for pedestrians on the freeway. Because like
that's happening more and more though, and that's kind of strange.
I know, that's very strange. You see people just cruising on the freeway.
Or I just put a message like, stop looking at this billboard.
How about stop walking on the freeway? Where's that message?
Well, I think it's being encouraged by,
Jeez.
by PETA and the NAACP. That's just my thought. Everyone's just like, walk on the bill. I mean, it's happening. So we've been together in this, like, why is this now a thing?
Why is this person walking on the freeway? And it's not like their car is broken down. They're just trying to get to where they're getting to.
Yeah.
And they just chose the freeway as the place to walk.
I've almost hit several guys because of that. And it's like, all right, man. But good for him. Good for Billboard Man. He should change his name to Super Billboard Man.
Yeah, I can't believe that. I mean, I can believe that was the same guy, but it was just like such a coincidence.
That's wild.
Yeah. But yeah, this has been an episode of the Lash the Circus podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. What do you think about this guy and his billboard? What would you put on your billboard if you just own billboards and you could say whatever you want to say and threaten people with lawsuits? But yeah, that's it for us. And stay tuned for the next episode before they take our job. I hope they don't take it. I need to pay rent. Okay.
They took our jobs. They took our jobs.